So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He is just caressing the ball. Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Otamendi tries to clear. That has been knocked clear. And here's Marmoush, and he's managed to get free. Gets it away. Now it's Messi, out to the right. He has found a way through. Alvarez shifted upfield. Danger averted for now. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Long ball by the goalkeeper. De Paul. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez. Applies the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Clears it away. Otamendi. Messi. De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. De Paul. And it's Salah. And here's Marmoush.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
McAllister, aim forwards, deftly away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward. And they've got rid. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Otamendi. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alvarez. Trezeguet. De Paul. Paredes. Simeone looks to get on the end of this. Acuna. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Argentina with another corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Simeone. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Oh, that's neat. Acuna elects to cross. Aim forwards. Marmouche. Trezeguet. Nice physical challenge. Romero. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Now, what's he got in mind? Alvarez. Simeone. Tries a deft little ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Simeone. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread out to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Marmouche! And he's there to clear it. Messi. De Paul. Played out to the right. Messi. He is through here. Out to the right. Nice control. Romero opts to play it back. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Over to the left. McAllister. Acuna. So nearly the perfect ball. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Terrific save from the keeper.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alvarez. De Paul. Romero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alvarez takes a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's kind of blinded.
Simeone! Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played forward. McAllister. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been knocked clear. And it's Salah. Moved on forwards. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's hoisted clear. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi, nicely aimed pass. That could... Alvarez!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Acuna forwards and with intent. McAllister shifted upfield. Acuna. Romero does well to get it back. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Trezeguet. That pass has been well intercepted. McAllister. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. De Paul. Romero. Defending of the desperate variety. Acuna. That is good strength. Simeone gets into some space. That's really well manoeuvred.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Paredes. Romero. Oh, that's nice. Messi head out towards the right wing. Chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He's found a way through. It's Salah! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi. Moved on forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aim forwards. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Trezeguet is offering a right smile there.
And he thumps it clear. Senesi gets it away. Simeone. Acuna tries to dink it through. That's a look and plays it forward. Oh, this looks sharp. He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Otamendi gently done. And it's Messi. Romero. Cuts out the pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is a little undercooked. He's beaten the last man. Quality ball. Nicely intercepted. De Paul. Messi. Paredes. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Trezeguet. Marmouche. And he's lost his man here. And it's Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. That's good play. And it's claimed by the keeper. Acuna gets over and intercepts. De Paul. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Messi. De Paul. Messi. And it's played forward. Otamendi. Romero moved on forwards. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. De Paul shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Romero makes the interception. Senesi. Paredes. Acuna, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Messi. De Paul. Played out to the right. Messi. Aim forwards. Marmoush. Well timed, excellent interception. Simeone. Simeone. De Paul chips it through. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Trezeguet. Strong running down that left flank. Ball swung in. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister attempts a clearance. And that's a throw. And here's Marmouche. Decent chance!
Marmouche really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Trezeguet. That's tidy. Now it's Trezeguet. That's very neat. The pull in acres of space out wide is onto it in a flash. Paredes. The pull gently done. Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Romero. McAllister. Simeone, spread out to the left. McAllister. That's a cute ball. The pull. McAllister unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The pull. Now that's well seen too. Mohamed Salah. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. That's Simeone. Acuna, and it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. He can get that clear. Acuna played back in. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Senesi. Acuna. Simeone. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Acuna, aim forwards. Simeone wins the duel this time. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marmoush, Mohamed Salah. De Paul. Paredes. Acuna shifted upfield. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Does really well to win the ball there. De Paul plays it out wide, and he's straight offside. Mohamed Salah. Looking ball that. Otamendi. Senesi gently done. Acuna. McAllister moved on forwards.
Simeone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that has been cleared. Messi. De Paul, aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the flank. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister forwards and with intent. Marmoush. Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. The ball goes in. It is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lovely bit of skill. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Over to the left. Out to the right. Messi is onto it in a flash. Tries to get it clear. Corner then. And that was very necessary. That's Simeone. Succumbs to the pressure. Trezeguet. Oh, easy pickings there. There will be a throw-in. De Paul. Acuna. Now it's Alvarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Paredes. De Paul. Nicely intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. Well read. And the danger is averted. Simeone. Acuna. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good spread. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Throw it. Mohamed Salah. That's been drilled forward. Now that's well seen too. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Romero shifted upfield. Long ball looking to counter. Trezeguet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Romero. Messi. Can he get onto this? Messi. In by Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Paredes just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Messi. Romero. Mohamed Salah. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Otamendi. Senesi. Otamendi. Paredes. Romero. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. McAllister. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lofted upfield. He's onto it in a flash. And here's Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. De Paul. Paredes, forwards and with intent. Acuna. Play towards the front line. And it's Messi. Trezeguet. Proves too strong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Up towards the front line. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Messi. De Paul. Paredes. That's Simeone. Simeone laid out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Defending of the desperate variety. In comes the corner. And it's been taken short. Acuna. Real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Argentina have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Romero. Acuna. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Romero. Messi. Romero. And it's Messi. And they've got a throw. Trezeguet. Forward it goes. Romero. McAllister. Messi. Romero, aim forwards. Driven forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Senesi. McAllister. Simeone. Well timed, excellent interception. Trezeguet shifted upfield. Over to the left. That is lovely. Oh, played through for the wide man. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Trezeguet. Could try cutting inside here. So who's he picking out? Oh, nice touch. And that's aimed into the middle. McAllister, Acuna, oh, that's a nice ball. Alvarez takes the shot! And he has kept it out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pinged towards the front line. Senesi. Acuna, gently done. McAllister moved on forwards, clears it away, and we're not going to make any further progress now. Senesi cuts out the pass. McAllister, and it's played forward. That has been cut short. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Acuna. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Aim forwards. Acuna. Otamendi, gently done. Spread out to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. And he's heaved it away. Moved on forwards. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Otamendi gently done. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Paredes. Lofted upfield. And it's Salah. Picks it up out wide. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, they've held on to the ball for so long there, but they are going nowhere fast. A disappointing anti-climax at the end of that would-be attack. Trezeguet. He's in plenty of space here. Chance to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Romero. Messi. Romero. And it's Messi. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Nicely shaped cross. Trezeguet has gone direct here. Can he latch on to this? Marmouche. Ball is over the line. Senesi attempts a clearance. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Paredes. Simeone. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Get a throw in. Simeone. Paredes. And here's Messi. Messi! Too close for comfort.
Real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Great defending, strong and determined. Paredes. Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And here's Alvarez. Gets good distance on it. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. That's going to go a long way. Now the cross. That's an excellent interception. Otamendi. Marmouche. Now it's Trezeguet. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Paredes tries to clear. Played out to the right. That is a great pick out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McAllister. Clipped into space. Cleared away. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Laid back in. De Paul. And here's Messi. Paredes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Marmouche. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Mohamed Salah. And Marmoush! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Marmoush really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Romero tries making a foray down the right. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Quality ball. Defending was strong and firm. Otamendi. Simeone. Now that's well seen too. That's been slipped through. Otamendi. Acuna. And it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Short changes him with that pass. De Paul. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cuts out the pass. Paredes gets over and intercepts. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi makes the interception. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna, lobbed in behind, takes a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move, almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Nicely intercepted. Trezeguet. Tries a shot! Romero, gently done. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Trezeguet providing an outlet on that flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Delivered across. McAllister getting this one clear. Acuna. He's found a way through. It's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Romero. Caresses it through. That has been knocked clear. Messi with the short one. There are a few waiting for it. Argentina given another corner. Well, the clearance is short. McAllister, backward it goes. And it's McAllister. Acuna, cross into the box.
You're up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Otamendi with the clearance. Trezeguet. Paredes, some resolute defending there. McAllister. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Oh, that's neat. Simeone. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. De Paul. That's a good ball. That's good play. Paredes. Messi. And here's Messi. McAllister. Searching pass he's played there. Romero. That's very neat. De Paul. And it's hoisted clear. Messi. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Oh, that's nice. De Paul. Simeone. Argentina have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And here's Messi. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Romero. De Paul. Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Senesi clears it away. Cleared without complication. Over to the left. That's a little off target. Pinged towards the front line. And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. Senesi gets it away. Acuna moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a quick ball upfield. McAllister. De Paul. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been knocked clear. That's really well cleared. Does really well to win the ball there. Trezeguet. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
When you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box, makes life so much harder for that defence.
De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. Aim forwards. Messi. Now he's off and running. And here's Marmouche. Now it's Trezeguet. Deftly away. And it's Salah. Salah plays it in. Otamendi getting this one clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's played forward. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Paredes. Messi. Acuna. Simeone. Simeone! It's anyone's ball now. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero, Acuna, McAllister, Romero, Messi, De Paul, wins the duel this time. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well read, nice interception. That's a throw. And here's Marmouche, and Marmouche! That was superb goalkeeping!
Marmouche actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Romero, that's been drilled forward. And
So, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Romero. De Paul. Romero. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Romero gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Otamendi. De Paul. Acuna. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. And he's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Salah crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. De Paul. Romero. Messi. It'll be a throw-in. In again. Turns and goes back. And it's McAllister. McAllister. Simeone laid out to the left flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Acuna. And here's the Paul. He is just caressing the ball. Mohamed Salah defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Has a look and plays it forward. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. He won't reach that. Otamendi. De Paul. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Simeone. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Acuna, gently done. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alvarez has found the net here, of course. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alvarez. Simeone. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Clears it away. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Otamendi shifted upfield. De Paul. Romero. And here's Messi. Ball comes in. Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards. And that is out of play. And it's played forward. Acuna. Acuna. Simeone. Simeone! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Romero. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Spread out to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. Here it is, crossed in. And that has been cleared. McAllister. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Paul. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Now it's Simeone. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Senesi. Paredes. Messi. Trezeguet cuts out the pass, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna played with finesse. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Otamendi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Romero. Romero, gently done. Messi. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. That's going to go a long way. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Acuna looking for a runner. De Paul. Great chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Acuna gets across to intercept that. Paredes. Messi. De Paul. Romero shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Nice looking ball. And they've got rid.
Egypt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tries to get it clear. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Argentina have reclaimed it. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he shoots! So who's he picking out? There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Simeone really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi plays it short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent. Otamendi gently done. Romero. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone knocks it out wide. That is lovely. Trossing. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Messi. Trezeguet. Aim forwards, is onto it in a flash. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Now it's Trezeguet. Shot a goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Otamendi with the clearance. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. And it's Salah! He's got away with one there.
They're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Senesi. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Acuna. Simeone. Simeone. McAllister. Acuna. Messi. Messi! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Romero makes the interception. De Paul. Lofted upfield. Marmouche. And he's managed... And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
De Paul. Otamendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely bit of skill. Senesi gets good distance on it. De Paul. Quality ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's come loose. McAllister gets it clear. Salah plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Romero, Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared away. McAllister. Moved on forwards, and he's picked out the run. And he's on his way! And that has been clubbed away. Acuna. Simeone. Oh, played through for the wide man. Trezeguet. Aim forwards. He's away, it's Salah!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Senesi. And it's played forward. Trezeguet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister, gently done. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Otamendi with the clearance. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. Simeone. Messi. Romero done delicately. And the ball is out of play. Cut it out, and he has slightly undercooked that one.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Trezeguet. Marmoush! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for you. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Long ball looking to counter. Marmoush. It's a quick ball upfield. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The Paul has given away a free kick. That's a fabulous ball. And he's heaved it away. And that has been cleared. Simeone. Senesi. Paredes. And it's played forward. Now it's Alvarez. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He can get that clear. It's a throw-in. Otamendi. Romero. Now he's got space here, and that's not going to reach. Paredes. Messi. And they can counter here. Romero. Looking here to chip it through. It's been slipped through. And Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Here come Egypt on the counter-attack. The ball forwards and with intent. The ball is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Ah, such a clever touch. Tries to get it clear. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Romero. Oh, it's played into the area. Now it's Trezeguet. He is through here. Trezeguet. That's a throw. That's an imaginative chance for a shot! Fine effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Marmouche. And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. McAllister gets it away. De Paul. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Romero. Messi. Alvarez. Messi. Romero. De Paul. Romero. In by Messi. And here comes the corner. And he's there to clear it. That's a good run down the left. And he's on a charge. Trezeguet. De Paul shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Egypt.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Trezeguet. Marmouche. Oh, delicate chip through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Out to the right. And here's... And the shot! And the ball's come, and again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Acuna. McAllister. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Otamendi. De Paul. Messi. Romero. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. That's been drilled forward. Trezeguet. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. Simeone. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Acuna.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister.
Acuna.
Now it's Simeone. Simeone's cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's got to be it. Alvarez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alvarez. Romero. This is gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Clears it away. And it's McAllister. McAllister. It's run loose here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played into space out wide. Mohamed Salah. Salah header! And he's there to get it away. Oh, nice touch. Cleared away. Senesi, nicely aimed pass. And that's been won straight back. Romero, De Paul, Senesi, McAllister, Acuna, and it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mohamed Salah. Romero. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. McAllister, forwards and with intent.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Acuna, Simeone. And now the breakaway. Over to the left. And here's Marmoush. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
McAllister. De Paul. Otamendi driven forward. And it's played forward. Romero. Senesi aimed forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Acuna, gently done. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. And the shot! He should have put that one away. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And the counter is on. He has found a way through. De Paul He's set up one goal so far. And here's McAllister. Simeone. De Paul. That's going to go a long way. Senesi. De Paul. Romero. And here's Messi. It's really well manoeuvred. Well, they could break here. Lovely feet. Simeone. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's McAllister. McAllister. Alvarez. And he's gone backward here.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Paul. Oh, such a clever touch. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Referee's given a throw. Simeone. Over to the left. A chance to play it in. And he's there to clear it. And here's Messi. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Paul. McAllister. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
De Paul brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. They've played it short. Time to deliver. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez does really well to win the ball there. Played towards the front line. And here's Marmoush. That'll be a throw-in. Senesi. McAllister. Otamendi. De Paul. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Romero. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Acuna. Aim forwards. Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. That's an excellent interception. Alvarez having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Clears it away. De Paul looks across and plays it in. Cleared without complication. And it's McAllister. Simeone. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah. Up towards the front line. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well timed. Excellent interception. McAllister. Alvarez. Romero. That's tidy. Messi. Played out wide. Tries a measured ball. And the keeper has it. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. Do have a chance to counter here. Romero. And it's Messi. And here's the Paul. Played into space out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, sweet feet. Four added minutes on the board. Simeone wins the duel this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Trezeguet. There are a few waiting for it. Plays it, it shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. McAllister. Acuna. Senesi. And it's played forward. Messi, now he's off and run. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's through, now is he in? It's been taken short. Now, what about this cross? And a play for a throw. Acuna. The ball spread out to the left. McAllister puts them all in. Cleared away. He's found a way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Keeps on running. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Marmouche! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Deep, deep into injury time! Acuna. McAllister. Oh, shooting chance! It's played forward.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear.